My name is Everett Johnson, and this here is my workforce video. This video is going to be on safety harnesses. We're going to talk a little bit about how to properly put one on and how to inspect it. Okay. One of the things you want to look for, you want to look at all the seams. You want to make sure that none of these threads is torn out. You want to look for rips. You want to look for burns. You want to make sure you have one that will properly fit you. The first thing I do when I put one on, I grab it by the D-ring and I kind of shake it out. Okay? Make sure that everything is straight, nothing's twisted. Okay? When I put it on, you just take it and you slip it straight across. That's why it's important to make sure that everything's straight. So you don't want them all twisted up, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you put it on. Good. Then you got to make sure that this thing's tight. You want all this to be fitting tight. You pull your strap through, make sure it's straight. Okay, after you get that on your legs, this is very important. You want about 2 fingers here. You want this to be snug, okay? Mm-hmm. This harness will save your life. But if you fall and this thing is loose, you have now created a different life-threatening situation, okay? This will hold you by this ring straight up. It'll keep you almost straight, okay? So what will happen is, if this thing's too loose, it's really going to start to cut the circulation off in your legs. Okay? That's what they call suspension trauma. Okay? Anybody know what that causes, Greg? What's that do to you? I mean, what could that do to you, hanging there too long? How long do you think you'd have?
Well, you don't have very long, and then you black out. Yeah. I mean, you pass out.
Yeah, about 5 minutes. Yeah. About 5 minutes is what you have. In 10 minutes, you could possibly be dead. Yeah. Okay. This thing does a great job. You're holding there. Okay. You've still got a situation where you've got to be back up in less than 10 minutes. So your employer has to provide a way to get you back up. Okay. There should be you ought to have your buddy there with you, right? Mm-hmm. Once we get you back up, first thing people want to think is to lay them down all the way. Okay. You can't do that. You want to at least keep them sitting up, because all that blood is trapped into your legs. Okay, that blood is dirty. It's got to filter through your body. Okay, so then you actually kill somebody by just laying them straight on the ground, right? Okay. Greg, would you like to come up? We'll try to put this thing on you.
Sure.
What I'd like for you to do is just go ahead and do a quick inspection on it, and we'll try it on and make it fit. See all your threads is good.
Mm-hmm. No burns, cuts, tears, rips. Good.
It doesn't slide very good.
Still don't.
You don't want to slide too good.
No, you want to make sure it grabs the hole good, don't you? Very good. You guys see how Greg has got that tight against his leg there now? He's adjusting that to fit in snugly. see right here on the back, we have a loop. We just hook this straight to the back, okay? So now, that's going to hold him almost straight up and down, okay? They done away with the old body belts because of back injuries, right? And that's because it was into the midsection. These right here will hold you up high. And your whole body will absorb a shock other than just right around your waist, okay? Very good, Brady. Thank you. Another thing you want to look at, you want to look at your lanyard. You want to make sure that all the threads is getting in also, right? It's just like your safety harness. Without this thing working properly, you know, you're going to have issues there. Clamps. You got to make sure that you have the locking clamp. Make sure that they're free. They move well. Okay. A lot of times this stuff lays in a gang box. Okay. You got to make sure that when you go out, you have good equipment. Okay, so what we talk about? We talked about how to properly put one on, right? We know that it's important to wear one right. You know, they got to be snug. 2 fingers down the side, tight across the chest. Okay. We've learned the importance of why we got to have a plan to get you back up. We understand that just because the safety harness caught you, you're not safe. You know, you're still hanging there. So we know that we have to get you back up in a quick amount of time. So we have to have a plan. And we've also touched on the fact that once we do get you back up, if you're unconscious, we don't lay you down. We set you up. You know, if you do those things right there, more than likely a fall that would have killed you without it, you know, you can save your life. You know, it's your responsibility. It's your employer's responsibility to make sure that they provide you with equipment. It's your responsibility to make sure you put it on right. Okay? All right. And that concludes my presentation.